I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time. I'ma make that shit that gon' go have you wait and stand in line. Shine, you gon' shine. Don't you go and waste your time. I know you feeling down, but I know what you got deep inside. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, I'ma shine. Shine, you gon' shine. Shine, I'ma shine. I'm not one for wasting time.
What up, what up? Welcome,
Whoop, whoop.
welcome. Welcome to Pain or Gain. I think we're good, right? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pain or Gain. My name's Dr. T.
My name is Timo.
Welcome back. Hope you guys had a great holiday.
Yeah, it was cool. My Cowboys won on Christmas
Cowboys
Eve.
won.
Look shitty. They look shitty. They probably are going to be shitty in the playoffs, but they
As
won.
as long as you have hope. That's all that we grasp onto.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, yeah, at least we made it.
Yeah, you're still there.
Cool.
It's okay. You beat the Eagles. That's not bad. That's fine.
Minshew actually did pretty well.
I love Minshew.
Minshew actually
to
did
the
pretty well.
Raiders.
He did good. He did solid. The last pick that the Cowboys got in that game, it was a good ball, but the rookie corner just made a good play on it. So that was impressive.
Yeah, I was good. I was okay with that game. That was fine.
How was your holiday? Get anything good?
It was solid. I got adult things. This is like my most adult Christmas. I got like a
'Cause you got-
toolbox with like
Okay, yeah, because you've
a
been fixing
toolbox,
things.
yeah, with like power tools and
It's okay.
stuff, and that was cool. Got a sound bar for a TV. That was cool.
Nice. There you go.
And then what else? Got some new pots and pans from the
Definitely.
ladies'
A lot
mom.
of, yeah,
that was nice.
A lot of adult things.
I
Heard
was-
you've been cooking. Heard you've been trying some things
Yeah,
out.
we've been
You know what I'm
trying.
saying? Yeah, that's pretty cool. You got all the stuff that becoming new hobbies.
We got we're still using my pots and pans that I had back in when I was like started grad school, and I was like, hey,
Sick.
we're just gonna get these really cheap, like $50 for like a 20-piece pot and pan set from
for sure.
from Bed Bath and Beyond and stuff. And it's getting to the point to like if we make rice, like we try to scrape it off the edge, like the thermal is coming off, and so like some of the like backing of the pot will come with the rice if it's
You're
sticky
like,
enough.
oh.
And I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
might be poisonous. We don't want to do this
Maybe we're not
anymore.
gonna do this.
Let's not eat this. But
Nice,
yeah, we got some
cool.
new pots and pans.
There
We
you
got our
Anybody
adorable.
get you guys plants?
No, I did.
Oof.
I did buy
That would've been
her.
my guess.
I got her a Santa got her like a little gardening thing because
Okay.
she has
Yeah.
her in her parents' place is where all her gardening stuff is. She would just always use there, so we didn't really have much. So
Oh, okay.
we got a nice little gardening like kit. That's like a
Alright.
10-piece or whatever.
Oh, you guys
12
are
piece.
set for 2023.
Yeah,
man.
we're
all the
getting
house
in.
stuff.
We're being
Yeah.
able to do things.
Is
I
there
found out that there's a one of the projects you want to do is to build like a planter box.
Mhm.
And I had the idea to use it for like if you get like wine crates, and
Oh.
then you can like cut out one of the sides and like nail
Yeah.
a couple of them together, and they'd be like a nice, like I don't know, like a 4
That's-
foot
yeah,
whatever.
You're pretty
Then you
solid
just
on
put
that
legs
one.
on the bottom, and so we've been trying to find wine crates, and there's actually like no. It's really difficult. Like they sell them and they're expensive.
Oh, so might as well just make it. Make a
Yeah,
planter
so
box. That's
so
crazy.
that's what I was like. Oh, I guess we'll just wait to make it. But I've been like too busy to like get the project started and go get the wood and stuff. But actually, at Total Wine, they sell like they have a bunch. They get wine all the time, so they sell them for like $5. I was like,
because
oh,
that was
sounds
gonna be my next.
way easier.
Yeah, that was my next suggestion was to be like, oh, why don't you try Total Wine? I hear so many good things about Total Wine.
Oh yeah, love it.
Yeah, I think we talked.
We got a
about
new.
this.
I got a new gin from Total. I love going down the Total Wine aisles and looking for things and seeing what there's like one left of. So like, oh, I don't know. We'll go try a new gin or something, and you walk down the aisles and see like if there's a whole bunch of something. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm not unless I know what it is. Obviously, unless I know it's good. Like Monkey 47 is a really good gin. A little bit pricier, so I usually
remember
hope
you said
that.
Monkey 47 last
Yeah,
time.
I hope other people buy it for me. I'll take some gin. But yeah, so I'll go around and look at what's like, oh, there's like 1 or 2 bottles of this left. Like let's see what's going on. It's only really not even failed me, but it only was like not a great decision one time where I was like, oh, this is just okay. But there was like the last one of it, and I was like, oh, I got it.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
get it.
Yeah,
It was a Boggle or Boogle.
enough people like it, right?
Yeah, but I've been steered right on most everything else. There's like a nice blue bottle one, and I was like, oh, maybe people are just buying it for the aesthetic. But it was like a solid gin.
That's
But
cool.
I got a
They have-
cherry
they have so
cherry
much
blossom
selection.
gin that's like pink now.
Ooh, cherry
sick.
blossom.
Oh, I also got a Star Wars like the the stormtrooper head
Yeah.
as like a decanter for like whiskey
Oh,
and
really?
stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
that's
it's like
dope.
this big. It's pretty sick.
That's
yeah.
a cool one too.
Can't wait to put stuff in
decanters are
it.
good too, especially if you drink wine.
I can't wait to put stuff in it and then take stuff out of it. It's gonna be so great.
That's
but
dope.
yeah,
Sick.
That's good. What about you?
I only got one present. I usually don't ask for stuff. It just don't really need much. But if anything I do need, I just tell them like, get me some shoes or something I'll rock. For the most part.
Things that you need.
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
my brother got me a dope Banksy.
Like a drawing?
Yeah,
Or like a artist?
from my house. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So I can actually put it up on. That'll be my first art piece in my new spot.
Are you and I want producers to think about this too. What's your? I guess no. James is like artsy, so he's gonna automatically have yes. Have you?
He'll definitely have the answer.
But like, how much wall stuff do you guys have? Like, I never. So the precursor to this is when I live. When I was like in Arizona in grad school, lived by myself. I guess I'm technically a college student for that, but I didn't have anything on the wall. I had like a calendar maybe, but like I didn't have pictures. I didn't have like nice thing. I didn't have anything on the wall. So this whole like art or like plants
Just
everywhere
something,
is really foreign and new to me. And so like this whole thing, but I'm curious if that's just me being kind of very I don't know what the word is, but not artistic.
Well, I guess growing up, even at my family house, we always had a bunch of stuff on the walls. Like every wall necessarily has something. Maybe not down the hallways. Well, actually, no, it is. Yeah, there's a picture at least on the hallway. But yeah, for the most part, almost each room has something.
Okay.
So I guess maybe it's not being so bare. It looks like it's not just a paint.
But someone else always did that. Like that wasn't.
Yeah,
you didn't go around and be like, that wall. I need something, right? That's something that I need to have up.
I did kind of mention only thing to my brother because I felt like my room was so bare that I needed something. But that's why he got me the picture. So it was cool.
I actually like even this stuff is her idea. Like,
it's her idea.
I don't do things on the wall really. I feel better if I do. It'll be like a cork board or like a calendar, like something like that, like whiteboard.
Yeah,
Really
something with purpose, right?
Walls.
Yeah,
like
I feel like it's clean.
Than
That's fair. That's fair. We did like art projects and stuff, so we have like art stuff on the wall, and she likes to hang stuff, so I get a little. I don't know. I just feel like it's less. Not like it's dirty, but I don't know. I like looking at a nice clean wall. Like, yeah, even though this table has a bunch of crap on it, that is clean,
That is
baby.
Pure
I have not messed that thing
cleanliness.
up. Look at it.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially with my little one, not my little one, but she is little, not my actual
The little one there.
The little one there. She always puts stuff on the walls too. She's super artsy, so it's kind of we put her artwork up there and stuff like that. So
Okay.
that's pretty cool. Super
I guess I
families.
would. I guess if someone else made art, I think I would put it up maybe. But yeah, I don't remember having anything on my wall.
Did you have posters though? Like in your, not even like.
I mean,
Radio
I had like a
player
Harry
or-
Potter poster thing on the wall,
I
but
used
that
to
was like
have
my
a-
parents put it up. I never sat there and was like, yeah, I want something on the
I
wall.
always used to have the Slam basketball
Mm.
poster thing. I used to get the monthly subscription, so then I would have all those.
I think-
posters out. I had a sick ass Danny Thomason one.
My
that
older
came through
brother
one
used
time.
to. My older brother used to have a bunch of stuff on the wall, so I think we just deferred to like him having it.
So
he would.
it's like-
You guys remember those little things? They would have like Costco, like sports stores, where it would be like Steve Young, Brett Favre, and
In
John
diapers.
Elway, but they were kids.
Yeah.
My brother had one of Griffey,
Oh,
Sosa, and Bonds.
I think they recently did something like that where
It's weird.
they had like grown
Yeah.
men dress up as little babies, but they had like all the old players. That was funny as hell.
Wild. So
that's,
weird.
That's like definitely a 90s thing, huh? 90s?
Hell yeah.
90s
They
thing?
just started like putting just the weird
I wonder
fads.
who
But
the
I remember
artist
going to like
was.
at the mall, going to like Pro Star Sports and seeing that.
Can we find out the artist?
And we used to get Tyler definitely had a couple of those up there. He definitely had a Griffey. And Griffey has a hat on backwards.
Right.
It was Griffey, Bonds, and Sosa. I think it was Sosa.
That was so goofy. I forgot who I knew had one.
Yeah, this guy.
That's it. But they would be at all the stores, like places that sold sports memorabilia.
T. Richard. T. Richard, NFL football baby boy.
God, that's so weird.
Oh yeah, Emmitt Smith, Rice, Stewart. That's just
Cordell Stewart. That's what Alex had. That's what
Cordell Stewart.
Stewart.
I loved Cordell.
Yeah, they
Irrational player that I love.
Yeah, that's
Motivational,
Richard
fact-based
NFL.
teacher posters on the wall. Yeah.
yeah. I
Hey.
wouldn't do that one. But yeah, unfortunately,
Slick Fargo fan club
Yeah,
is
Slick Fargo.
is
R.I.P.
we're going into sessions. We're going to talk about our coaching staff. We need to maybe change around our offensive coordinator because
Well, you just need a new QB.
I got killed with injuries this year. It was
That's
so
true.
bad.
You did lose Cup.
I lose Cup, but that was right after I traded Pollard to you. If I still had Cup, I don't trade Pollard.
Yeah, that's true.
Guaranteed, because I was like, you know what? I got Pitt. Lockett was my flex all year, and Lockett was a top 10 receiver, and so I had to put Lockett in, and then Lockett got hurt in the playoffs.
Diggs, Cup, and Lockett. Oh,
Yeah.
Lockett did get hurt.
Didn't have Lockett or Cup in the playoffs. Two top 10 receivers. It was brutal. It was tough. But hey, that's the game you play.
That's the game. Yeah.
That's the game you play.
So I'm gonna have to do it for pain or gain and try to take.
Yeah, you got to roll in.
take the ship.
I can at least take solace, and people were always worried about playing me, so it made me feel good. I'm like, all right, everyone knows I got a little.
No, yeah, if you were
Makes me
healthy,
feel better about it.
nah, you would have killed this.
We can just roll
Yeah,
with
let's do it.
that
Yeah, for
straight
sure.
into some of these injuries, and then I do want to get to the Carlos Correa one later. Sorry, a little tired. I went to dinner with my
I know.
parents too right after
Me too, dude.
right after work, and then
James, could you pass
came
me
straight
the
here.
water, please? Yeah, I've been doing double days because I don't have clients.
Oh yeah.
So I'll go in the morning and go later on. Yeah.
So let's start with. Ooh, someone else is up here. Who is it? Oh, I probably should start with that one that was already up there. Oh well. So we'll start with Tua. Tua is once again in
Poor
concussion
guy.
protocol. I have mixed feelings about this. I don't know. They said there was one instance because he hit his head on the ground. I bet if he's just so like nitpick at this point, like if his head moves quickly one way or another, they're gonna be like, oh,
concussion.
Yeah, so it's a little.
Well, how many weeks has it been since the second one? Has
It's
it
been a
like
while.
six-
It's been
six
like
to 8
5 or
weeks?
6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, since he started playing again. So the whole concussion thing is, and then there's like, oh, after this play and blah blah. Like you could go through every single player's tape for the entire game and find at least 2 plays if
You're
they
like,
played the whole game.
Hmm.
If they played 50 plus plays, I guarantee you'll find at least one where you're like, oh, that might have been a concussion there, and
That's
then
true.
put him into protocol.
That's true.
So it's a little tough, but he's just getting the short end of the stick just because of the whole
The
whatever
two-
happened with it.
Yeah.
Well,
If
the
you get-
NFL is still saying that there's one. We did not ever diagnose him with a second concussion. There is still one concussion, and that's it. So I don't know. I feel like they're grasping at straws, but also like they might be almost like a makeup call in like a basketball game or something. Like this is it feels like it's kind of a makeup call of them. Like, well, we'll put him in the protocol again, and see what happens with it. So, I would think he would play next week. They kind of need to.
I was about to say they're not gonna make playoffs. So they're like,
I don't
on the
think they're
brink.
out technically. I think a couple more weeks. So I think I would be hard pressed for him to not play. I think he's gonna play. I'm trying to think of a reason why he wouldn't, but I don't think he's gonna. I think he's gonna come out of it. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna pass all the tests. It'll be whatever. I mean, he passed all the tests the other time anyway. It's when we like had a lot more to go off of. So that's gonna be a little tough. Let's go. Jamal Williams. What did Jamal Williams say? He had an
ankle. Yeah, he left the second quarter.
Oh, I never saw that one.
Let me bring it back.
Okay, yep. Pull that one. Well, we'll hold off on that one for a second. Buda Baker is done for the year, right? Buda Baker's done for the year.
Something like that,
Knee injury, I believe.
Double checking defense. This only gives me
What does it
the.
say?
Oh, sick.
There it is.
Oh, sick.
Okay. Buda.
Out. Yeah. Boom. A fractured shoulder.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh.
Fractured shoulder is not going to be good.
He's not gonna be.
Yeah, that's
back for
brutal though.
good.
He's like a nice.
Man, poor kid. Well, he's actually older.
He was fun. He's like one of the only players on the defense that matters too much. Although Isaiah Simmons is coming into his own. I do want to say I remember talking with our boy James about making my own mock drafts and in finding ways that it would go so that we could get Isaiah Simmons. I was obsessed with Isaiah Simmons.
for
I thought
real?
he was basically what Michael Parsons is. I thought that's what Isaiah Simmons was going to be, except better at coverage. I thought he was going to be the greatest player in the NFL. And slight miss maybe, but it's
Still
okay.
pretty good.
It's okay.
Where did he play?
He played at Clemson.
Oh,
He
sick.
played like D end. He played nickel. He played
shit.
safety. He played like outside corner. He
okay,
played.
that makes
He
sense.
literally. I think he actually did play every single position. He played no. I don't think it was no tackle, but he like played.
He could play deep
inside
tech,
three
inside.
technique. He played. So he did everything. But
That's nuts.
sucks for Buddha. Sorry about that, bud.
Sorry, Buddha.
And then Jamal Williams. No, Lions.
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 Right there.
Okay. Leg injury did not return. So the fact that they're saying questionable says it's probably a sprain, and he's probably going to be more of a DMP or a LP. So either a did not practice or light practice.
See what
They're
this-
still in the running for
Yeah, I'm
everything.
gonna pull up the playoff picture right now.
They're still in the running, I think. Did they win?
AFC.
The Lions.
The Lions lost, but everybody else lost, so
They're still in.
The Packers are still in.
Aren't there only like 4 teams that are like mathematically eliminated or something?
Yeah.
So
We're still in it.
They're sitting 9th right now.
7-8 sitting 9th. Yeah, they just need
They
the.
literally need Washington to lose again.
So I have a
Giants to
theory.
lose again.
The very week 18 has a matchup with the Lions and the Packers. I wanna say.
Wow, for one of them to go in.
And I think
They're both
that's
7
going to
and
get
8,
finessed
9 and
into
10.
being a game that really, really matters.
That's crazy. I really just want Washington to get out. I at least think the Giants have a chance to do some crazy shit.
Lions Packers. So I think there's going to be a finessed way to where that's going to be a winner gets in the playoffs game. So I think Packers, so for Chips, hey, take this. They're going to make this game really important. So Lions are going to stay in it and Packers are going to win out until week 18. And that's just what's going to happen because the league, that's what it is. The Commanders Giants game was so fishy at the end of the game where the guy like checked on the line and did a whole bunch of stuff. And then they still threw the flag. And then there was the end of the game, no call pass interference. This year's a little too fishy for me for the amount of things that have happened. I just think that's going to be this Lions-Packers game. It's
Tough.
going to get flexed to being prime time, and that's going to be a huge, huge game, and it's going to matter. So I'd say the Packers are going to win out until then, and then they might lose. But Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs after like a 4-game win streak sounds like lots of money for the NFL as well. If I
True.
had to say anything.
True. And then somehow they'll play San Francisco.
I'm calling for the script. If they do, this is when Rodgers beats them as the underdog. 'Cause he's never
Finally.
played them
As the underdog?
Yeah,
No, he's never played him
I
as
agree.
the underdog.
I agree.
In San
But
Francisco.
anyways, Jamal Williams, I think he plays, especially if it's an ankle. Tape that shit up. You're good to go. I don't see an issue with him. I think he plays. He might be on a lesser snap count, but the thing about this is they have DeAndre Swift. If he like gets a little bit
He should be-
roughed up mid game,
yeah.
like he's gonna. They can just like,
Just
all
let
right,
him
take
run.
this quarter off. We have whatever.
That's true.
On Lions running backs, I'm on a side of TikTok that I'm very happy about of obscure NFL players, and it's just like
Like a slideshow?
yeah, it's just a slideshow of like 10 of them, and I had one where it was like Joik Bell was a league winner in 2018 or whatever league it was. I was like, damn, dude, I remember that so much. I love Joik Bell.
Oh,
Lions running backs. Jordan Shipley was supposed to be the next Wes Welker. Oh man. David Boston should be on one of those eventually. All right, next one. The Aaron Jones, he had an ankle that got roughed up again in the game. He was weird. I remember watching the game. I was like, is this guy hurt or what's going on? Because they like threw a slant to AJ Dillon. And I was like, that's weird. You have another guy that's kind of out of position that does that.
That's
So
funny.
I think he's kind of more than meets the eye. He had that boot for a bit, and I remember saying that he should be okay, and it was kind of
same ankle.
precautionary. But I don't know. If he keeps spraining it or keeps messing it up, this might be just a week-to-week thing of like, there might be a week he doesn't play. He's a big candidate for having like postseason ankle surgery. Just something's not right. Either you're gonna do what's called a tightrope, where you tighten up the ligaments, or you have some sort of screw or something to get in there. There might be like a fracture that's just not healing in there. As I said last week and the weeks before, like feet are really, really tough. Just like with hands, is they just don't have too much blood flow in there. So if he's got a stress or something, that's a stress fracture, something that's just in there for a while, this could be a lingering thing. But I think he plays. It's just going to be like an unfortunate play thing.
Well, yes, he doesn't. AJ Dillon's pretty solid as a backup.
Yeah, but he doesn't like Aaron Jones is Aaron Jones for a reason.
Yeah,
so
no, straight up.
And it's just weird that he's getting out touched at this point, especially when they need the passing game. So that's weird. I think he plays though, but I think it's going to be a week to week. Going to be a weird snap count thing, but we'll see about that. We'll go to Tony Pollard. Was he a knee?
It just says thigh injury.
Tony Pollard, thigh. Ooh, then that's probably a thigh contusion. He should play. The only issue with thigh contusions is if it turns into what's the actual term for it?
Do you think this is a situation?
MO, myositis ossificans. It's when you have bone growth that develops in muscle after like a big traumatic event, like a helmet to the leg or something. But it's probably just they're just gonna let it heal. It's like a hematoma. It's like a giant bruise, but if it's on your bone while you're like putting pressure on, it's gonna hurt a little bit more. I think he'll be okay. He'll play for the game. He's gonna be an LP DMP. Then he'll get a full practice in on like Thursday or Friday or something.
Well, here's the thing. He plays this Thursday. Short week.
Then that might be honestly why they put him on the report. Then is just to be like, all right, get him out of there.
Don't even. Yeah, he hasn't done anything Monday, Tuesday.
And the Cowboys are trying to get that second seed, so I don't see a world where he doesn't. I don't think it's something super serious. And he's like kind of a gadget guy, so you don't have to get him hit in the middle. He's more of a space guy. If he was like Najee Harris with that, it might be like a little bit of, I don't know if he's gonna get as many touches, but he kind of gets out in space. He can, stay on the outskirts. He doesn't have to take, big bruising hits in the middle. But I see him playing. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't play.
Start him.
Yeah,
depends
I would still monitor
tomorrow.
it. As long as he's playing in the game, start him. If he's not playing, then there might be a little bit cautious and kind of giving up on.
You think they just feed Zeke to save Pollard?
I think he gets the goal line work anyways. I think Pollard's still a viable, like they're down back. He's gonna get the screens.
I mean, yeah, because I don't
swing passes. Yeah. He's gonna get the wheels. So I still see him getting those opportunities. Yeah. It's just gonna be less goal line work. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, because Cowboys have to try to win out. They have to keep pushing, because if not, I mean, they don't look that great.
Fitty says ain't no way they're getting the second seed.
I mean, we only have to beat Titans and the Commanders.
Yeah, watch out for that Raiders trap game, dog. As soon as we want the Raiders to lose, guess what they're not going to do?
For real.
Lose.
And then they end up beating them.
I just seen that if the season ended right now, somehow we'd have a top 10 pick, which means that we're going to...
Yeah, that means we're not getting a top 10 pick. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I'm convinced. I'm going to be like, okay if we lose, but also like, fuck the Niners. I'm fine.
No,
I'll beat the Niners.
We're going to beat Mahomes. It's going to be the worst.
Because you're going to go Niners, you're going to beat the Niners and then beat the Chiefs, and then Derek Carr retires or becomes a backup somewhere else. That's how it'd be.
He comes back. That's how it actually works. He comes back. We're 8-7. We talk ourselves. We know this.
Yeah, 50 has been calling this all year, though. He did say the Niners are going to kick some ass until the Raiders play them, and then the Raiders.
Yeah, it's ultimate. And we're all like just okay with it. We all know who the actual better team is. It's just like something's good. This is like back in the day, like the 06, 04, 05 Warriors. Like when we had Steven Jackson and Al Harrington just like
where would you guys
bombing on some people. And it was like, we could beat the Lakers and Kobe, but we'd also like could shoot 17% from the field. Like they're both equal. Yeah. There's an equal chance we shoot 65% from threes or we shoot 17% from threes.
The less likely it is for us to win, the more likely we are to win.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
the more you count them out, the more they're in.
Yeah. I was about to say, how good is your guys' run defense?
Our front seven might be like our strongest point. Perriman's still good.
Would this be a good test for
Crosby's
the offensive
fine.
line of the Niners? Like a good enough because Crosby
pass rush.
for the
Yeah.
just pass rush.
Yeah.
Because
they've been pretty
Tillery's
solid.
actually
they got a
played
good
pretty
line.
well.
They haven't seen anybody
Tillery's
scary.
played well.
And see, that's the thing though, is like the defense.
Cleveland's
will
played
stop
well
the
when he
run
wants
until
to.
We actually need to stop the run.
Oh, so okay.
Ramondre almost went for like 80 yards with 2 seconds left instead of a Hail Mary. Like,
I see what you're
but
saying.
we stopped him to hold the game. Like the
Stop him.
secondary
Thanks,
was pretty
50.
good, and then Kenny Pickett goes for 60 yards for a touchdown. Like,
Yeah, like it's just our problem is we only have one viable linebacker. We need to play like 2 or
and
3.
he's hurt.
Yeah, and he's been playing hurt the whole time. So as soon as you get past our front four, but our front four has been good with like Billings and even Cleveland's been playing pretty well. But did you see that Jacobs interview of him talking like these guys don't give a fuck? Like this is the first team that I've ever seen players talk about how much they don't care about the team. Like I've seen players like nobody cares about Zach Wilson or everybody hates Russ Wilson or
Yeah, for real.
everybody doesn't like
Anything
so and so.
Wilson.
Like I've seen those teams. This is the first time I've seen so many
It's like fuck this team.
people because Derek Carr did it like what was it 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago,
It's actually.
and then Jacobs did it.
Unfortunately, the last time I've seen this happen was older Raiders teams, and that was kind
Was
of
it?
the problem. It was like the Moss
true.
teams.
I do remember, but that was Moss didn't care.
But the period right after Moss, well, it came out that when they talked to ex-Raiders, it was like by week 8, nobody cares. Like that's what the talk is after they leave. Is like by week 8, nobody cares, which is coaching, it's coaching staff, it's GM, it's leadership, it's the right guys in the locker room, it's lack of leadership from veterans, and it's weird though because I didn't think this would be the team to do that.
No, I thought if anything that was the one thing we had. Like at least they
The
like
Patriots
each other.
culture gonna come through.
But you do remember they had before that game that Carr like broke down at the end of the podium was we had the game where we had like the 4 people DNPs and it wasn't medical reason, it was just like personal, and that's why that's when Farrell didn't play, Billings didn't play. I can't remember the other ones, but there's a bunch of people that didn't play.
4 or 5 guys, and that's interesting, and I'm surprised that hasn't been talked about more because that next game that next press conference was Carr and Devontae Adams like we need to be getting this shit together, and it always felt like they were talking to people in the locker room like it was something out of context we weren't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was like inner team, so that's interesting. I think that falls on McDaniels, but that's also who's the leader on defense. Like,
right.
who's the veterans on like the team at this point?
Should have been
Like-
Chris Jones, right? Should have been Chris Jones or what? Yeah, right.
Not Chris Jones. Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones.
But he's being ass, so I don't know if anyone wants to follow that guy.
That
He
makes
was
sense
he
too.
sucked
Because that
the
was a
first,
big,
like,
that was a
10
big
weeks.
pickup.
He was terrible. The first 10
50
weeks.
has a question. He says, "Has Minnesota
Had the
had-
most bye. They were
bipolar
this Minnesota
season.
team reminds me of that like 13-0 Pittsburgh team, like 4 years ago or whatever it was. I was like, this is the
Aren't
worst undefeated team I've ever seen.
Well, they I think they said that Minnesota has won 11 of the last close games that they had.
Yeah, they
Or
just
something like
keep
that?
winning the
They haven't
1-point
lost
game.
one.
They
But
haven't
it's
lost,
like,
11. That's crazy. See, but that's
does
perfect.
that tell you like
That's
Kirk
good.
is clutch or something? Like
That's no. Well, the thing is Kirk is just making up for his mistakes. Usually he doesn't. He'll throw 3 picks and then he's like making up for it. Well, thanks to Justin Jefferson.
I actually, this team actually reminds me of, funny enough, I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum as you. They remind me of that Saints team that won the Super Bowl where,
the Tracy Porter.
because that was also a team that they just got that one lucky interception. They got that Josh Allen fumble at the 1-yard line, that weird, just the ball pops up and goes into their hands, but every single time. Like, they didn't really run the table that year. That was the year that the Saints were like, they were good, but they were kind of like this team, where it's like, how long can this magic run? And we just seen that magic run because, and the difference between this and like that Steelers team, they have like game breakers on this team. The Steelers team just didn't make sense, but when you really think about it, it's like the best receiver in the league should win you these games. Like a great running back, a top 10 running back at least. Like the defense is getting lucky, but it's not a mistake that when they get the ball at the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, like there's guys who should be doing this.
Yeah, you're confident they're going to move the ball at least.
Right,
And it's
right.
like,
That's
well, if you want to lose the game, that's fine.
So like I could see them losing in the first round, and I could see them running the table, winning it all. Like it's tough to call, and I don't know. I would lean on one side or the other at this point because how would you go against the team that does have the best receiver in the league and that is getting lucky? Like if this is a game about luck, really.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting playoffs for sure.
That's fair.
Hopefully everybody just stays healthy into the playoffs. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all you can hope for. Speaking of health,
I was about to say.
dun. Derrick Henry has a hip. He's on there as a hip. He had a contusion. Get a little bit further down.
No, just his hip.
Tampa.
They said if he's dealing with the injury,
Tennessee.
they
Here we
might.
go.
Yeah, there you go.
Limited participant is a hip. He probably is banged up. I'm not worried about it. Again,
Except for they play on Thursday.
might be like a contusion thing. Yeah, so he might just be.
Well, they have to win, right? Or they're completely out. I think. Well, let me look at this.
So the difference with Pollard and Henry is you're going to be limiting their touches anyways. I think if they're a quarterback, they just get an LP, they get a light practice. What do they really need to know in practice?
Yeah.
Let's be real at this point.
That's true.
At this point of the season, your playbook's in, go to meetings, see
Oh, they have to.
see exactly what's going on, and they're giving all of the weight's going to be on him anyways. Malik Willis is hot garbage, so they're just like, well, we're going to rest you, we're going to run power, we're going to run the outside zone and find the hole, and I hope you make it. So I'm not worried about Derrick Henry missing because they're still in it, and he's their entire offense.
Yeah, I think honestly he has a good chance to run over the Cowboys defense. I think they're just a little banged up. We're trying to figure out our new identity because we just lost some pieces.
And then we got some heavy hitters here. So Lamar Jackson, I talked about he had a PCL sprain, potentially 1 to 3 weeks. This makes it seem like it was a grade 2, which is generally 4 to 6 weeks. Now, he hasn't been practicing. So I think even if he is cleared to play, the type of player he is, to get in after not practicing at all for 3 weeks, to get back into football shape and to start when they technically have at least I think they have at least a playoff spot pretty locked up.
They already clinched.
They need a lot of things to go wrong.
They clinched last week.
They clinched.
So actually kind of good for him, right? So he could just rest.
Yeah, so the problem is you don't want to rest
too much.
too long.
Yeah,
like having
Especially for
too
him,
much
like
of a
what you're saying.
break. Yeah, you don't want to sweep every round of playoffs because then you have to, for basketball, because then you have to wait, 14 days before you play a game or something, So they want to play him before the season ends, but grade 2 is going to be about 4 to 6 weeks, and just the type of player he is, I could see him taking an extra week of practice. I think once he starts to practice, it's going to be the next week. So if he practices this week, I don't think there's a shot he plays this week, but if he practices this week, he'll play next week. Just because you got to get him back into game shape. He's got to be able to, he's got to get back into, he's super mobile. There's this difference than if this was like, I don't know, Tom Brady. Yeah. If he had a PCL sprain or something, or like old Phillip Rivers or like a Derek Carr, like you got these guys that don't move very much, they'd probably be playing, but you can't take that away because then half of your offense is gone.
Yeah, that's true. Good thing they
last football one, Jalen Hurts. So Jalen Hurts came out. They disclosed more information about the basically issue at hand. So he has what's called an SC sprain. So an SC is your sternoclavicular joint. That's where your collarbone meets your sternum. Good news, bad news. Bad news, it's obviously a joint and it's a sprain. Good news is that joint is strong as hell.
Ooh.
You got a lot of ligaments covering it. You got a lot of muscle tissue and a lot of scar or a lot of connective tissue just in general around that area holding it down. I don't remember if it's throwing shoulder or not. That would matter. Let's find out. It would matter whether it's throwing shoulder or not.
I think I got an update on mine here. See if they say what shoulder.
Sprained right shoulder. Okay. Yeah. So, good news, bad news with that, but at least there's a bunch of, protection around it. I think I still think that if they were. So the thing is people are saying it's a grade 2 from inside the organization. The Problem is, if it was a grade 2, I don't think he would have been able to play the rest of that game that he got hurt. So I think it's a grade 1. Otherwise, there's no shot.
So they're just saying, oh, it actually were pretty bad.
So they might just be saying it's pretty bad to give him an
Everybody
excuse, like,
else
sitting for a little bit, or it's like grade 1 to 2, like it's in the mix. No shot you're able to play on it if it's a grade 2, at least through it, at least the type of quarterback that he is, without at least knowing what's going on. So I think it's still a grade 1. I've been adamant about you could play with an injection. I think if they weren't in the number 1 spot right now, that he would have played. And I think he's going to be sort of like Lamar Jackson's. You don't want to sit him for too long because he's a running quarterback. He's mobile. He's got to get the feel of the game. It's not. He's a smart quarterback, but it's not like he inherently understood the game immediately. Like, it took him a while.
Yeah.
It's not like a Joe Burrow. He just stepped in and got it. And all right, you can miss some time and get right back in.
Depending on who they play next week, I think if the Eagles lose out and Cowboys win out, Cowboys take the division.
Yeah, so they still need to win.
Yeah,
they don't have the number 1 seed locked up.
So he might have to play maybe week 7 or 18 or whatever.
So I think that's probably more feasible. I think Minshew might get 1 more week. I don't think he needs to, but I think they might be careful with Jalen Hurts, just knowing how much they're kind of dependent on him. And I mean, Minshew played well.
Yeah, he did play well. Oh, I mean, they got New Orleans, so they just need to beat New Orleans.
I think Minshew
starts that game.
But I think Hurts could if they needed him to. But
against New Orleans, I think Minshew should be. He did play pretty good, dude. He really did.
But yeah.
And then it would have to be, if they lose, he would have to play against the Giants.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
They better not lose to the Saints.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been confused. I've actually get a lot of outside questions outside of this from like work, and just from like family and friends over the holidays and stuff, like what's going on with stuff, because he was supposed to sign with the Giants, and then this thing came up, and anytime you sign a contract, it's all impending physical. So Roger Saffold did this with the Raiders a couple years ago, where they didn't like something on his physical. In classic Raider fashion, he of course is a Pro Bowl that year after we decided not to sign him. Yay us. But so everyone has to pass physical after you like have agreed to a deal. Like they fly him in, blah blah. There was an impasse, is the term I think, in the negotiations, because the Giants didn't agree with the medical history of his ankle, I want to say. He had a fractured ankle in 2014, I believe, and I think he had a plate put in, a screw. So there's a couple of reasons why you could have an impasse. There's, if you disagree with what they say on it, on the medical record, now that could mean, hey, if I'm signing you to a 13-year thing, like I'm gonna want to have control over like how you're taking care of your body for a little bit. So there's a couple of reasons. One, there's some things that are really simple, like, hey, I want you to take the pins out, or hey, I want you to replate it, or hey, I want you to fix this, or there's a fracture, can you repair it real quick? Those aren't big deals. That's for like, I know surgery never seems like a small deal, but it's not a big deal to go repair those, stick a screw in, do those things, and just kind of like, hey, sit back, relax, and obviously you don't got to go through, you don't got to go through anything. Like, you're going to be fine. We're investing in you, so take your time, do what you got to do. They're going to be fine with it. What this tells me is they wanted to put something in the contract, like protecting themselves. So if you had like arthritis buildup in there, that wasn't right, and we're like, you're a little too young to have arthritis. I don't really want that breaking down. I think you're gonna have another surgery. And if you have surgery in the middle of a year, you basically waste the rest of that year, and then probably at least half, if not a lot of the next year, if you're having a serious major surgery.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, well, we don't want 2 years of it to be just dumped down the tubes. So they could have wanted that. Could be some nerve things going on. There could be, I think he had some back issues, so it could be things in relation to that. But it seems like the Giants wanted him to do something drastic enough with his body, that makes it seem like, all right, they wanted him to have surgery, they wanted him to clean up something, or they wanted something as like a protection to them.
It's crazy.
I don't think it'll ever fully come out of what actually is or isn't. HIPAA, it's all protected. He doesn't have to say anything. Giants don't have to say anything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But it all depends. So the Giants probably didn't want to invest that money. They're a little bit more frugal. The Mets, however, are not.
You said that he did sign with the Mets, or at least that was.
So they
last
still
rumor.
have the same pass and arguments, but it's supposed to be like a 50-50 shot whether he actually gets the deal.
Oh,
But I guarantee there's teams lined up.
somebody's gonna take him, even with
If someone's offering you $315 or $320
Everybody's
million,
just gonna
someone's
go.
going to offer you something.
Yeah, but still, everybody's gonna kind of keep it on the lower piece.
And I
price
think Correa wants this long-term deal because he knows, like, hey, man, look what happened to, Robinson Cano. Look what happened to these guys are real hot and just fizzled out real strong. I'm trying to think of other, like, shortstops that went up and down quickly. What was that?
Juan Pierre.
Yeah,
Juan Pierre.
Juan Pierre shoved down. The center field wanted to get it and just fizzled out of nothing. Adam Dunn, I guess.
Yeah.
Of people like this, I'm trying to. I was trying to think of like shortstops that were like highly touted that just Hanley Ramirez.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Hanley Ramirez types of guy. So he might see that and be like, well, I'm worried about my health and I'm worried about what I'm going to do. I need a long deal now. And so other people might be like, hey, I see why you're concerned and why you want the long deal. Now we got to do something for ourselves.
Quick question. I forget how the MLB does it. So when they get injured, don't they have like a 15-day rest or like a?
They have 7-day IL,
Okay.
15-day IL,
15.
30 and 60, I think.
30
And
and
then
60.
season long, or is there might be an 80, but it's like different things of it. So he could go on it.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a more serious thing than to, all right, stick a screw in your foot to help clean this or take screws out of the plate that's in there.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
it's more serious of either nerve stuff or like degenerative changes in the ankle or knee or something like that. Something going on in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But was a funky subject I had to talk about a lot. But yeah, that's it for injuries.
Cool. Nice.
If someone else has some other ones they're itching about, let me know and we'll.
I know. Once this football season is almost over, we have to be moving into other sports and find some different injuries.
Yeah, baseball injuries. Baseball injuries are always weird because they're always like blistered on the finger. Like there are a bunch of weird injuries for that. So
That's true.
yeah. So what were we taught to do, or what were we told to do in the TikTok comments? What was the TikTok
our
comment?
TikTok comment. So they were commenting on our video about the MMA basketball. Fun episode. Let me go to it here.
It said car MMA is what you were
Yeah, he
saying?
said, I just had it up. Oh, here we go. He said, Wesley Pipes, 691. Wesley Pipes, 691 said, look up, MMA in a car.
What?
Oh,
I like how the title. Okay, let me put this on.
see, so, okay, before you even start, like now, because I kind of see the picture right now, I thought it was going to be like in like a closed car. But
I did
kinda
too.
see, you know what I'm saying?
I was
was
envisioning like them in like a
it might-
sedan.
Exactly.
They're in like a Honda Accord,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
wailing on each other. I like how the very first thing is two crazy Russians car fighting. Perfect. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna like every single second about this,
All right,
and it's
cool.
gonna remind me of Superhuman. Let's not get
Oh.
ahead of ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Car Jiu-Jitsu championships.
Oh, let's go. This would be great.
So we do this first.
Oh, just take off the seatbelt?
Oh
At least they're
my
both
God.
starting in the front seat.
Этот поединок особенный сейчас, да. Он с ударами. Его оппонент Александр со
So they are in a convertible, which is good. Turn down on that one.
на заднее сиденье. Может и получится.
What was that?
Unmute it on desktop on you? Oh, it's actually, it's fine, never mind.
It's rolling through? Okay.
we just kind of turned down on here.
У него есть, это точно.
What the fuck?
Шоу получается, колено.
He just hit
What
his
the hell is
forehead.
going on?
He just hit his forehead. He just hit.
Охлаждает его махами.
Like, what do you do now?
Well, yeah, see. We should always look up the rules and see if they give us a breakdown of the rules of what you can and can't do.
Wait,
So far, there's no elbows, which is a
Wait.
good look.
it says replaces phone booth fighting. So you're telling me there's a phone booth fighting?
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
I've
too?
I've seen that one. We'll look at those too. People are just trying to get really creative.
How do you
in
get the
fighting.
car deal? Like, is Volvo like, guys, we got the perfect
Well, I mean-
thing?
Volvo? It's old school Pontiac right here. It's a Firebird. Oh, he took him out the ring. Or out the car, really. People are just watching. It's like, why am I even
What
watching
is-
this? All right. I mean,
I
yeah.
missed how
wonder
they
if-
started. How did they?
Seatbelts. And they unhook it.
Wow.
Safety first.
That's
Safety
That's
first.
actually hilarious. They
So
unhook
safety
the seatbelt first.
And then whoever gets out the fastest.
What is
So
the-
would you rather want passenger or driver's seat?
I don't know. I feel like
Would you be
passenger-
faster with your left hand? I think I
guess-
might be faster with my
So there
left
might
hand
be
if
a
I would
little.
want driver's
So
seat.
I can see the advantages.
That's
of
more
both of
natural
them.
for me.
I can see the left because I'm going towards you, and
Ooh,
I can
okay. Whoa,
flow
whoa.
through. And I guess the right one if I'm, but I guess they're both on that inside part where you're facing the guy. So I don't know. I would
I'm
have to
right.
think passenger would be, but I think you might also be forced to be on the back end of the passenger because you can't front grapple or you can't get in like the front guard to face him because of
Yeah,
the steering wheel.
Steering wheel.
So you're kind of
Kind
you
of
might
like
not
a
be
different-
stuck, but you can also use it as a weapon if he pushes your back
Yeah,
into
that's
the
true.
steering wheel.
That's actually yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'd
It's
rather be
interesting.
drivers so I had that little protection I could use to
At
shoot
least
out and
something-
get into whatever position I wanted.
That's true. At least if he tries to swing, he might hit the steering wheel.
Right. So
Exactly,
like there's so I think I would want to be on driver's side. I think I was against it when I first started this train of thought, but I think I'm on I'm on driver's side.
Yeah, because I kind of thought the same thing, but then I started thinking, I was like, well, I kind of want passengers so I could at least get my first punch off. If, like, say maybe I use my left hand to go down, take the hook off, I at least could swing with my right. Because my right's the strongest.
You got to swing underneath though,
Yeah,
because
that's
if you're
true.
here, you got to hit it and come down. If I'm here,
That's
I'm like pop punch, right?
Oh yeah, that quick little jab.
That might be my signature move if I did this was a pop punch when I'm doing that, and I'm like sliding through out, getting outside of the car too.
Okay, I see it.
Like I might be
Yeah,
hitting
interesting.
that coming out of it, but what are the? I need to know the rules. There's gonna be some wild Reddit. Wait,
That's
medieval
rules.
MMA? What the hell is it?
There's Mindy.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
okay, we have a lot to go through today.
I opened up a whole can of worms I was unprepared for.
Car jujitsu. Okay, there's car jujitsu. Maybe that's the.
Okay,
Us do car jujitsu.
I think CARJITSU is the actual.
Okay, so either.
This is more of what I thought. This is what I think me and you had in
Yeah,
mind.
exactly. Yeah. Car jujitsu. Return of car jujitsu.
In the middle of a lake on ice. These guys just would just die in the middle. Oh my gosh. All submissions are legal. 3 minutes or till submissions on driver's seat and front passenger seat. Then switch in 3 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
Or till submission.
Okay, so you go back and forth. From
If the
driver's
score
seat.
by submission is equal, competitors move to the back seats for 4-minute round. Dog, I want to see the 4-minute. The back seat.
Well,
banging.
as we saw, there's some championships later that we're gonna catch.
All right. If no submissions happen on the back, the competitor with the most points win.
Okay, so you're
Guard
still getting
pass,
points. You're still getting points like
Mounts,
a regular.
back mount,
like a
knee
regular
on
match.
belly. So that's what that guy was doing was a knee on the belly.
Okay.
And then I guess he
Back
was a
mount. You could
maybe
back
mounting?
mount 4
Back
points. Okay, that makes sense. though. You get 4 points if you get a mount or a back mount.
yeah.
That makes sense because that's how you gonna get it in the car.
Interesting.
Okay.
Non-intuitive. I've watched this a few times and I cannot tell what's going on. Perfect.
I know the judges are like, "What the fuck do we? What's the points?" That's a regular fight.
Oh, okay. They purposely do that. Yeah, I don't. Interesting.
All right.
What's
Let's
the
go
further?
back.
All right. There's the phone booth fighting. All right, I'm done with the phone booth fighting. I'm okay without that. The
All right,
car
car-
jiu-jitsu. That
championship.
kind of looks like
2
Ronaldo.
months ago. 2 months ago. Ronaldo after the World Cup.
Yeah. He switched. Oh, 14 minutes. Let's go. We're in on this.
Car Jiu-Jitsu
Interesting.
Championship. So
I
at
need-
least
where's
we're gonna watch
Haku
the
when I
champ-
need him?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's just called Jiu-Jitsu. I love that. Raymond Felton?
I need to get a jersey of Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton? Wait.
Bobcats legend.
Yeah.
He holds a blue belt. A blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My bad.
He has yet to compete on the inside of an automobile. Interesting. These
So
guys look like a
Davidson.
bunch of wieners. They could probably whoop my ass, but dude, these guys look like a bunch of
160?
schlubs. Both of these guys look
You're
like
all like-
schlubs.
160. So okay, so driver's seat is the way to go.
To start. It might also just give you advantage. So it might be like easier. It might be like kick and receive, like you always choose to defer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like if you could choose it every time you choose passenger, but you want to get it out of the way first.
Mm.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, you can adjust your
Testing
seat.
out the car?
Okay, adjust your seat to see. Oh,
What?
ooh, that's kind of cool. You'd be trying to snip swoop and then
Oh,
pull back.
I want to see some wild tech.
Yeah,
I want to see some
wanna
wild tech in
yeah,
there.
that'd be cool. Try some new things.
I want to see a technique of like, as soon as it starts, you like slip it back and knee him in the face and he tries to dive you. Like,
This could work.
this is so funny.
I like it. Going
Watching
through the
him
motions, double checking your scenery or surroundings. I like that we're getting the bio. Of
I
these,
do.
Like,
I do.
Like, why did you even choose to do this? Oh, well, they just brought it up. I've been training for 5 years, but I haven't found any fights. But
I'm
this is
not
the only
very-
fight.
I'm not very good
that I
at
can
fighting
find.
in a ring, so I thought, I drive a car all the time. Might as well try to fight in a car.
When it
Oh,
comes
let's
to
go.
an
We got
octagon-
rules.
Sick.
Oh, that mirror's.
Yeah.
What?
Foot in. Oh, you're just grabbing the foot. Oh, trying to twist the ankle. Oh, no. Wait. It's a
Oh,
girlfriend?
it's co-ed. Let's go.
All right. Because you just had the weight class.
I
Make the
guess.
weight.
Like, that would make sense.
Make the weight.
I don't see why.
I mean, she made it towards the back. So, I mean, that was round 3 or 4.
Yeah. I mean, a large chest might get in the way, if I'm being honest. But still, like, shouldn't be that bad.
He
block
he
him.
blocked the thing. I
Ooh.
didn't think about that. He grabbed his and blocked him. That was nice. Oh.
They should leave the horn on. Hot take. Leave the horn on in CARJITSU.
CARJITSU? For real. That makes sense.
They're in a Scion.
Trying to grab it around his neck.
He's
bro.
trying to wrap it around his neck.
What?
Wow. I really underestimated the creativity of this.
Oh, wow. I didn't think about that. You could use it as a.
Raymond Felton. Bobcats point guard.
Seatbelt. Okay, so seatbelt chokes are legal.
Wow.
Whoa, that blew my mind right there. I will say
Wow.
that was a really clever move.
That guy would have wrecked me. I was making fun of him before. Hey, this guy is honestly.
He's smart. He uses smarts. He said, "Look, I'm gonna block the seatbelt, and then later on, I'm gonna use the seatbelt and choke you out."
Wow.
Raymond is probably like, "What?" Raymond's like, "This man is a killer."
Raymond Felton is the one that got it in. It's
Q Davidson. Q Davidson is like, "What is going on?" Oh, don't let him. Oh,
Already?
he got the seatbelt. The seatbelt.
Dang it,
See,
dude.
once you get
Raymond is
tangled-
an animal.
Look, and now he got the reverse. Oh, he's done. Oh, okay. He rappelled around. Oh, wow. Oh, he's got him.
You got to stay up in the front. Right?
No. Oh, okay. There
Oh,
you
good
go.
move.
Good move.
Wait, who did that?
He did. Of course. I wouldn't think anybody else besides Raymond. Raymond is like the MacGyver of CARJITSU. He knows how to use everything.
Dude, he's on. Oh, my God. Raymond's an animal.
We got to tag Raymond in this bit, man. You're one clever gentleman. It's a good match or a good round. This is a good round.
I feel like Raymond's been in. This is Big Brother. This is Niners Seahawks, man. Raymond is just dominating this guy. He looks so secured in what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He
think,
has. There's no doubt in his mind he's winning this round.
Davidson might be a little bit more of a striker. Oh, it takes a submission to win the round.
Yeah. Otherwise, it goes for the
For
full
the
time.
floor.
Yeah.
It's pretty tired. You're trying to
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're tired after 3 minutes.
Oh, so you can just like take that to the back seat. Does it? His head's real
Still in the
dominant with your
headlock.
head in his armpit.
Still a headlock, my guy. I like the commentary though. It's been pretty solid.
Yeah. Back mount. Get that point.
Oh, I don't know if he's gonna get underneath. He has to get underneath that chin. I love it. Oh, he's like, I'm bringing it to the house. You want some of me? It's actually better. Well, if you could actually throw punches in this too, that's pretty gnarly.
It's probably the difference between the CARJITSU and the CAR MMA.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu is usually just more tosses and holds, gripping.
I'm so happy it's called CARJITSU.
It's nice. It's nice. Rolls off the tongue.
Who's the idiot that thought of this, though? This is awful. There's no
No, you
reason
just
why
get-
someone should spend a lot of time into this.
Oh, we got the. Wow, 1 second left. Got him. Oh, he rolled into it. Damn, 1 second. Sleep. Was it a tap out? What was the tap out? Do you just say, hey? Fools are tired.
Oh, my God. It's got to be so hot in there. The back window is just...
That's how my back window used to look a lot in high school.
I love that his name's Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton and Q Davidson. That's actually kind of cool. That's funny. Oh, judo ties. Oh, you got the knee to the chest. You can do that. We read the rule book. 2 points. He's going to try to just choke him out. Just 2 hands. Like, just go to sleep. 4-minute round. Brutal. Well, the thing that sucks too, if you grab the seatbelt and it wraps around your arm, now your arm is like getting cut off circulation. Like, oh god damn.
How do you be a ref for this? You have to be like a CARJITSU guy yourself, right? There's no way you just decide to be, you know what? This is what I'm doing. I'm going to go ref CARJITSU. That's so funny to me. That you can wrap the seatbelt around the neck, and that's like... yeah, that's a great strategy.
Somebody, I think Raymond was the first person to ever do it, and everybody was like, what do we call?
If he didn't do it in the first round, Davidson would not be looking at it. Oh, my God.
Just trying to choke the hell out of it? What the heck?
Raymond has
Raymond got
losing
gassed
the
out.
stamina.
Yeah, he got gassed out. He needs to do some more cardio.
I was about to say, the other guy, they might pass out if this... This
sounds
is
so
crazy.
scary. Yeah, it sounds so scary.
He's got it around his neck, John.
Oh my God. Like, bro, okay, now it's like, like grown men really that are athletic and strong
Oh my
really are
God.
choking each other with the seatbelt.
Dude, they're lucky this didn't come out when we were like in high school. We guarantee would have been doing this in high school.
Oh yeah, it would have been bad. We would, yeah, some kid would have died. Like, oh,
Exactly.
they're choking up. They're choking up.
And everyone would know it like, Johnny's car, he doesn't have the seatbelt locks. We got to do it in his.
For real though. Look at that. That's like a complete like I'm just choking you like I'm gonna try to kill you.
Unbelievable. Yes, like
There's nothing to it other than I'm trying to kill you. His face is blue.
oh my God. I kind of like this guy. He's a fun guy.
Pretty guy. Yeah, I could. Yeah, he needs to join. Come through and talk about CARJITSU
Yeah,
with
come on.
us. Come on,
Pain or gain. Wow.
Dang.
Oh, wait. We have a... Oh, no. Isn't the real strategy to get into seatbelt position first? I would think so, because that's the quickest, like... I wonder, like... So the quickest one must be the guy who... Would it be a strategy? Is it a feasible strategy to not even undo your seatbelt and try to grab theirs as it was like coming? So like you're here and it starts, you like unhook it.
Right.
What if I just took like this part and tried to make it over and you, as
Just
it was
as
coming
you-
up, it just hit
just-
this real quick.
yeah.
And then you try to like,
You just
that's
gotta
what I
get
want to
a
see.
whoop,
Like
whoop.
CARJITSU. I want to see CARJITSU trick shots. I want CARJITSU trick shots.
Best
I
car
need to know. I need
seatbelt
it.
Chokes of history.
Unbelievable.
See,
Wow.
that would blow my mind though. Out of everything that we were,
That was
kinda
the
watching,
coolest. That might be one of the cooler sports that we've ever seen.
Yeah,
Just the CARJITSU.
CARJITSU.
I do want to see more crazy Russians fighting, and I want to see punches thrown in cars though.
Yeah, MMA.
Just Russian.
What the heck?
Oh,
Slap fighting. I think we saw a couple of those. Did we watch that once? No.
some white belts are fighting in car. Why?
Oh, CARJITSU. Oh, look at this one. What is
Yeah,
this?
I was looking at that. I was like, wait.
What
Well,
is
we'll
that?
watch the girls fight.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Meet the new Google Pixel.
Not in. Not in.
Not Google.
Pay over
Fuck
time.
this shit. Whoop whoop.
Women CARJITSU. All right.
White belts. I don't know what weight class this is, but she
Yeah, the one
looks
on the
a lot taller on the left.
left seems a lot bigger on the right.
I don't know how this is gonna go. Like she looks like she's super
I thought
ready.
we were
This
starting
one,
in the back. None of them have any idea what's happening.
she looks like she's there. This is gonna be so much fun. This one looks like I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, she's too big.
Oh my God.
She just looks like
Look at her face.
She's too serious. Damn. See,
What?
she's good. That's what I'm saying. She
Wait,
was
what?
ready to destroy. She thought she was just trying to have fun. Let's try it. Let's give it a try.
Yeah,
Yeah,
none
see,
of them
one
have
of
any
them-
idea.
She was like, "Holy shit, Ashley! Like you almost killed me." Well, we are trying to do this for a match.
See, but she couldn't have done that if she was in driver's side seat. She wouldn't have had room to get the head down.
Ooh, good call.
Watch me be
Why, come
completely
on,
wrong.
yeah.
She does the same exact thing.
She looks like a beast, though. Oh. She's not ready.
Oh my god.
She's too big. She's just
This is terrifying.
This is not the
This
right
is terrifying.
matchup.
Why is this a thing?
She destroyed. What's her name?
Why does she want to keep going?
Miss Toast? Oh, the girl in the driver's seat in the beginning had to be Miss Toast. Sarah.
Oh my god.
Why are we even trying in the back seat? Why she's just not in the right class? Oh my god! Oh my
Ajime!
god! Oh my god! She didn't put her head through the damn glass. She's just too much. She's just stronger.
Oh my god.
She's just too strong. They were like, we should have just seen. Oh,
I
they're
have
gonna
so many
switch.
emotions right
Why
now.
are they switching? Just stop.
Where do you want to start? I'll just start under your elbow. That's where I'm going to start.
She's just too strong. There's no way.
This
She's-
isn't even close.
She's just too strong. She's just too
This
strong.
isn't even practice for her. She's not even tired.
She's not even. She's like, I'm not the right size.
She's like small enough to climb through everything, and this other.
That's what I'm saying. She's like a beast. She has to get out of the car. It makes no sense. This is not fair. She's trying to channel in her inner strength and like, okay, how I want to do this. She just is. She's a beast. Look at her.
She's an animal.
Gosh, what is going on? Who set this matchup? Where's
Yeah,
the
whose-
judges? Oh my
whose idea
god!
was this?
Oh, she's just too strong. She's too much weight. Oh, she's gonna break her arm. Oh, arm bar. Okay. Tap. Oh my god, I can't. I'm like, this is just get out the car.
And she's ruthless.
This is done. She doesn't care. Yeah, for sure. She's like, haha, this is so fun. I just beat up on you. Why? Somebody tell her to stop. Hey, everybody who is gonna be watching this,
Why?
when you know you're beat, just stop. Oh, she tried. Oh, she's just too strong. Look at just the pure brute strength. Like, you can't get me.
And she's like trying to be nice too. Like, all right, I'm just gonna sit over here. You can try to do some things, and
Yeah, she's just no. She has it. Oh.
oh my god,
She just literally like, yeah. I'm gonna just put your head down.
I
You're done.
can't.
Poor girl. At least she's a trooper. I'll give her.
I know she keep trying more than
kept
me.
trying.
God dang it.
Fucking TurboTax.
instantly with a refund advance.
She kept trying. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
But if you're beat 6 times in a row, it's skunk rule.
like
Skunk rule. I believe in the skunk rule. When you're skunked, you're skunked.
she's like trying to teach her this way. Like, all right, use your legs, flip over. At least she's like, all right, I whipped her ass a bunch of times. Like, get
That
out
is
of
true.
it.
Damn, she has every escape move.
You better just grab that ankle,
No.
start twisting that thing. What
Just
you
punch her
doing?
in the face. At this point, she's like, nah.
Oh
you
my
know what?
god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Did she really just? No, she's just. Oh.
Are you okay?
She just Bronco busted her. What? No, what? She's
Why are
still
we going? I can't stop watching.
Whoever this girl is, Miss Toast or
Who? Yeah, what is going on here?
Sarah, or it might be Sarah. We don't know.
Wait, so she could just give up now and it would end? It says,
Oh,
as a
we-
sprint, we let these two ladies go in limited amount of submissions only rounds till one of them gives up. What do you think? You're just going to outlast the other one? She's going to get too tired from submitting me, so I'm just going to be done.
She just because she's not even using energy. She's just really like, I'm just stronger and bigger than you.
This is like what?
That's nuts. Hopefully she comes back next year and trains and she's be able to put up a better performance. But you know,
What?
I mean, look, she has the heart of Rudy.
It really does. Whoever
Like,
this is at the bottom,
I'll
she
never
does
give
not
up.
give up.
I will never give up.
She's like, I'm here for a good workout.
I mean, this is a workout. I mean,
She's trying
for
to
sure.
run away.
It's reset. She's like, yeah, now what? Wait, is the windows?
The windows are
because
open.
well, the windows are open, but it
The
has
back windows aren't open
but it has
all
the
the way because of that.
child thing. That's probably dangerous. Maybe they shouldn't have windows down on that one.
Oh my god.
Oh, she just.
And
Oh
done.
no, that's it. Nope, she's fighting.
Oh, she got
She's
her shoulder
trying.
in there.
Well, I mean, I will say the flexibility of jujitsu or CARJITSU participants, A+. Flexibility training must be on point.
Yeah. To even fit in a car. It'd be tough. Like, how tall do you think the one on the left is?
5'6" easily. Probably even more than that.
was
Because
thinking-
I'm just thinking the car is super tiny.
I was thinking 5'5", 5'6".
The one on the
5'4".
right is 5.
The one on the right is 5 flat, maybe. She's tiny.
She'd like let her get a chokehold on her. They'd let her get her one. Can she? But does she have enough strength to choke? There's no way. Look at she's not. She's like letting her choke her. She's just not strong enough. Oh, I got one.
We did it. Yeah, Sarah, I can't fit back there, and she's 5'6", 5'7". That's what I'm saying. Like the little girl that's crawling through has to be 5 foot nothing, and the taller girl, 5'7" might be a good lock. Like, but she's like as tall as a car, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. She's
Yeah.
she's as tall as this guy. That's nuts.
5. Man,
I mean-
5'7". What do you guys think? How tall is she? Wait,
I think we got some answers actually.
again?
Wait, they rematched? Okay, we got a better
Okay,
match.
I hope we get an actual.
Oh, okay. So here's an actual.
There's no way that chick's a white belt. She knew a whole bunch of crap.
Well, white. Whoa, shit. White belt's the first belt, huh?
Yeah. Wait, why they got Saran wrap on there?
Oh, so the car doesn't lock? Nobody knows where the keys are at?
All right, so Sarah is Miss Toast was the smaller one,
Okay, so I figured she was Miss Toast. Anybody called themselves Miss Toast had to be a little like
tiny. Yeah, I don't see Sarah calling herself Miss anything.
that. No. She's like a true competitor, though. She's like really trying to zone in. They're there for fun. Like, oh my god, this is so fun, CARJITSU. She's like, I'm gonna choke this old
Sarah
lady
wants
out.
to kill everybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's
I'm
like,
terrified of Sarah. I don't know. There's a lot of emotions going through me right now. I don't know.
I would like to be
to feel here.
Sarah's personal trainer. Honestly, I could push her to the max of CARJITSU.
I bet you would.
I can't wait. Who's gonna get choked out? Who you got?
I don't think Sarah can be beat. Sarah's an animal.
She-
See, she's getting all
She
into like
wants to make sure
wants
she
to win.
wins.
She wants to win.
She's a winner.
Yeah.
Sarah's a winner. This is nuts. She really wants the rules and everything. She doesn't like want to look at the other girl in the eye because like I'm gonna destroy you.
Well, There looks like there's a decent age gap between Gina and Sarah as well.
Okay, so
All right,
I think
all
at
right.
least I think
Gina's
the one.
doing a
Yeah,
little
she has.
better.
Yeah, she has like
This length though might.
she has like one of those like
Gift and a
dive
curse.
bar, like I get into brawls type of look. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like she might. Ooh,
Like I might have. She might have actually had a fight in a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Outside of this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a matchup. There we go.
Now we got some coaching.
Okay,
All right.
and also
I'm
like
impressed.
she got some size to her too.
This has got to be so frustrating.
Just weird angles that you're trying to get
Yeah.
through. Oh, she got. Oh.
Oh. Sarah's strong as hell.
destroyed.
Oof. Sarah, we want you on Pain or Gain.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I was about to say she might have the armbar. Okay, cool. They
There
moved
we
it.
go.
She's
New
working on
cam,
the
new
armbar.
cam.
All right, cool.
Oh, she's done. That thing's
Oh, she really wants to hurt people. Oh, she pulled the wrist.
I can't even tell where.
Oh. Okay, maybe it doesn't hurt. Nothing yet. Just weird angles.
And she's kind of, if she's pinned, if she's just got all her body weight on her.
I was about to say,
on her,
even-
she's going to be saving some energy
I can
right
see.
now,
I can
too.
see Gina like kind of like pressing herself up off her legs to kind of push more pressure on Sarah's back.
But I mean, she's using her leg. That's a lot of.
oh.
That's a lot of energy to be using to push up on that.
Outside.
Like,
the
her
car
legs are
moves?
tired now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we got a match.
I'll still say we keep that. Keep the horns on. Ooh,
Oh.
hey, Gina's
I
putting
wonder
up a
who's
fight.
gonna
I
be
love
time-
it. Way to go! It seems like Sarah's in control, but it
For
looks
the
like,
most part, but Gina's fighting. She's just in a bad position right now. I think she could match the strength a little bit.
Yeah, Flagler's going strong though. Her shoulder was in a weird. I thought her shoulder was gonna pop out
I don't know.
the way that it was pulling down. But
Sarah doesn't care about nobody's dreams.
hey, it's Miss Toast in the background. Hey,
Miss Toe. She's like, yeah, she's a
Couldn't do
beast.
that.
Yeah, she just was not in the right weight
Is
class.
she flipped upside down? I don't know. Whose foot is that?
No, they're both the same way.
This is intense.
Oh.
She might have been trying to hold that just to keep her on that side for leverage. I don't think she's trying to choke anyone with it.
She's trying to get to the back seat now. Oh.
Oh, she's getting out of it.
How funny is they got a stick shift for the car. Oh, she got suppressed.
Oh, she's got her in the headlock. No,
Oh, she might.
not anymore.
Oh, she's trying to get her
She's
off.
trying to get some space. Ooh. They've got to be so tired too.
Oh, yeah, at this point. I just like how she just like always wants to be out the window and like she's just trying to use everything.
Oh, Gina almost got the arm lock. She hit it back down though.
Ooh.
Oh, she kind of has it.
Oh, she's trying to get the seatbelt on her arm? Ooh, scary. You know it's a good match if we get 3 pitchers.
I think I'd
Oh,
be
is it
annoyed
wrapped
by the
around?
people,
Is it
like,
wrapped
right
around
next
her
to me
arm
this-
or her
the
body?
whole time.
The seatbelt is wrapped around her body. Oh, that's clever.
Gina
Nice.
playing the long game.
Oh,
What the?
see, that's the tough part. Now you got your
I
whole
think she's
abdomen.
I think she might just be resting. She's just gonna wait this out. There's nothing Gina can do, and she's got to be in this weird ass
Oh,
position.
that must hurt though.
And she's just sitting. Sarah's
She
just
got
resting.
the whole thing. The abs. That thing is crushing your abs at this point. Your ribs. If it's wrapped around your whole body.
Mm,
You know how like it squeezes and
yeah,
locks
but it's
up?
down on the stomach. Like you can still use your like rib expansion. Yeah, see, Sarah's chilling. She's resting right now.
They're both chilling. They're like, do we tap?
Oh, Gina's standing up in that weird position.
I guess that's
hanging
yeah.
over, and Sarah's just like sitting there, and she's gonna wait for the move. Oh, did she get her head stuck though?
Oh, she got it out. Oh, she got a. I don't know what that's called in the MMA world, but headlock, but the opposite way. This is a match. This is a perfect
Yeah,
match.
this is
a
hey,
good
this
one.
is good. Not even one submit yet. How far in? are we?
Unlimited. They're probably like 4 to 5 minutes already. I would say.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Can Sarah pull it out? Does Sarah?
Oh, she's going for it.
Oh, I can't reach.
I still feel like Sarah's in control.
Oh, just
Got him.
straight.
Wow.
Squeezed her whole head against the back seat to push all her weight.
Wow.
Good match. They looking at each other like,
Wait,
should we just...
so what?
So,
What position did she have?
So she had her shoulder into her, like just straight into the seat, and then she put all her weight when she pushed her leg.
Oh, okay.
And then she just
she
said,
used like her rib. She
"Squeeze
used like
the
her
head."
ribs to choke her out against the car seat.
Just
Oh,
squeezed
okay,
everything, just like, I'm gonna pass out.
Okay. Jeez.
That was a good match. Sarah is probably the gold
She just
gold
long
medalist
too.
of CARJITSU.
I mean, she's only a white belt, but still, like,
She just has pure strength.
yeah.
It doesn't. It looks like she's been active and healthy for most of her life.
She might have been the one in the video that we saw where it was co-ed.
Oh, you're right. She
Yeah.
is. She had to fight somebody who was like actually that could do it.
Hey, man, there's a second round?
They do a second round.
What?
For how long? For another 10 minutes?
3 minutes?
You sure? You sure? She's confident she is destroy it. Scary.
They've still. Oh my God, so
She's
tired
quick.
still.
Oh. Just imagine getting your toe stuck and just in the most random and just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she's just like bridging her up against the wall.
yeah, at this point she's kind of like, oh, I could just
Squish
her.
So she's bridging to not let her arm get down to hit the seatbelt, because if she could unlock the seatbelt
Oh yeah.
or the car to fall back, then she'd be okay. I don't know why she's not trying to do that, because she could flip her.
Ow, 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 ow.
I think that's why, actually, is because you don't want you to get your arm out there. All right.
Oh, I would just try to. Oh, yeah, no, it's different strike though. Yeah, pull her up. Oh no.
So you can just use your
I wouldn't
body in
want to
weird-ass
fight Sarah in
positions.
a car.
Hell no. Sarah would whoop my ass in a
Sarah
car.
choked my ass out with the seatbelt.
I'm getting choked up against something. I'm like, is this your thigh against my neck against the seat? Like, what's going on here? This one looks like Gina's screwed. There's no way she's getting out of this if she can't hit that. If she can't hit the seat to go back, no way.
Well, yeah,
Sarah's just chilling now. Unless she can somehow find a way to get that seat falling back.
Nah, it looks pretty tight in there.
There's
She
no
just
way.
got she has the leverage. I mean, Sarah's not really doing anything but putting a whole bunch of body weight. She's getting tired.
I think that was her whole thing too on the first part when she was sitting in the corner.
Just kind of trying to gather
him out.
herself. I just love that there's coaching in the background. They got a corner. Oh no! Sarah's just a beast. Her head's stuck.
Ouch. Sarah's brutal. I don't want
Sarah-
anything. Never mind, Sarah. Don't come on. I don't want anything to do with you.
No,
I
I'm
am
down.
terrified.
I'm down to try it. You got your head stuck in the toilet seat, and then she tries to be so nice after. I hate
It's
that. I hate
vicious.
that.
You are
I hate
vicious.
She's a pure.
Oh, man.
she's psychotic.
Absolutely
So
terrible. I don't want
nice, so
anything to do
nice.
with CARJITSU.
So nice after that too. Just like, yeah, you did so good. She's
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She's not sorry. 100% not sorry. She
No,
didn't go back
doesn't
with
care
her
at all.
boyfriend later on and be like, yeah, I destroyed those women.
Whooped her ass.
Whooped her ass. You see what I did to her head? I put her in the damn seat.
Wait, what is this?
I
I
saw
forgot
that too.
about this,
Yeah,
and
I saw
I do
this
not
too.
want Sarah. Come on.
Google Pixel.
No, God damn
That,
it.
yeah, switch over.
Trade in your old phone and save.
Sarah's wild.
Okay, yeah, that one. There you go, cool. Yeah, this is weird. Final fight. We got Poland versus Moscow, Russia.
What?
Okay, we got actual cheerleaders. Okay, so the MMA world has just evolved and evolved and evolved. So we got cheerleaders.
What is going on here? I don't know. Can we even show this on?
I
whatever?
mean, yeah, I guess for now,
Okay.
18 and up.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-huh.
we welcome
I need
you
to
for
censor
the
that.
Final fight.
Team fighting champions.
Team fighting.
And our referee
Is there just a bunch of people that fight each other?
Dominic,
Oh, you want to turn this one down?
and please me.
Turn it down.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Of the final fight is
A little bit.
LPH from Poznan,
Right.
Poland.
From Poland, okay. A team fight. Like, okay, so we're just like, yo,
It's like 3-on-3 or something.
this is the Poland mob versus the Russian mob.
This is like, what was that? The 3-on-3 battle? Was it called the Big Three? The
Oh, for basketball?
tournament? The tournament?
Big
The-
three? Yeah, big three.
This is like that, but for fighting.
For 5. Wait, I wonder if, okay, they already fought because their faces look already jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
they
just how
already
they
got
look,
in a
man.
fight.
Jeez.
No. They fought before.
I like
It's
how
probably
the
a
logo
tournament
is just
set.
a bunch of blood.
Tournament. Look at that fool's nose. It
Jung
look
Folk.
already, that already looks broken.
He's crying as he's walking out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, I do not want to fight no more. My nose. Okay, so
I
all
wonder if
different
you
weight
have
classes.
like a team amount or if you have like a weight amount.
Ooh, wait a minute. That would make
Oh, no,
sense.
it's 4-on-4.
4-on-4. This is like when your homies go out like to a bar and then you guys actually get in like a bar fight and they're 4 homies and then your 4 homies come out. This is what it is. But like, look at that fool already. Eye is cut. Look, you see, look, it had to be a tournament, and this is the final
I think
fight.
they're going over the rules. No
No
biting.
biting, no kicking balls, no biting, no punches in balls as well.
Adam's apple. Eyes.
Oh, eyes, I don't know. And no,
No
biting.
biting, yeah.
So you got kick
All
in
right,
the balls.
no punch in the eyes. No punch in the Adam's apple. No biting. Oddly specific.
No punch in the eyes. So only hooks.
Are there nut shots? He didn't say anything about nut shots.
That's what it said.
I assume that's an unwritten rule. Like you just don't.
Oh, look at that little guy. I don't know. Oh, they're already at the ring. Oh my God, this is just a bloodbath.
What?
Oh no. See, if you got a guy that like just bigger, okay, like this, for
Oh,
instance,
God.
you're just trying to like, oh damn, he's not in my weight class. I try to get lined up with the other homie.
I like the cheering section too. Like
I
one
don't
would think
know,
if you're the
man.
little guy, you just try to survive. You stall out until your biggest guy can try to beat their smallest
Okay, so you
guy
need
or something.
so you need at least 4 refs for the fight, maybe more. Outside ring, inside ring. Okay, I see what they got. This is bad business. Oh my God. Like they don't know who to cheer for or coach up.
Why did they just show the logo in the middle of that? There's no point in that.
Yes, this is TPS. Or C.
I wonder if you have to finish off your guy
Oh yeah, I think so.
before you can
And then
go.
I wonder if it
and
goes.
then it becomes into like a 3-on-1 by the end of it or something.
Oh, okay. Now it's. I wonder if, and then you tag team 1. Oh, it'd be brutal.
This guy's getting mad.
this guy, the little guy. I had a bad feeling about the little guy. He's just getting matched up with the wrong person. They're not calling it either. In a
I
regular-
guess there isn't like a size like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That one team
but if
looks
you get
way
caught,
bigger.
I know that's what I'm saying. But if you get caught, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe they're all equal size, but just one guy just didn't. Oh, gosh, brutal.
Oh my god,
Yo, I think the Russians got this.
dude,
Or
the
not
Russians are.
No,
wrecking
no.
them.
The
That
Russians
guy's
are on the
knocked
ground.
out.
That was done.
Dude, that guy knocked
Oh
out.
my God.
That guy got beat the
All
hell
right.
up.
So wait, then you go 2-on-1.
Is that guy like crying?
Oh my God, the Russians got destroyed by Poland. Team fighting,
They
champion.
just throw the logo in the middle. of
Oh,
nowhere.
he's just kicking him in the head. Done. Oh my God. Oh, you can. Oh, they're just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah,
They
that guy's
jumped
done.
his ass. All right, so Poland are the real.
How is
Never fight Polish people. Oh my
Oh
God.
my god.
Look at
You just carry.
Do you see my mother?
Oh my god.
Tell my mother I love her. Oh my gosh. I will never fight anybody.
Oh my
anybody
God.
that I know. Oh, you know what? Remember? I don't know. Actually, no. I think it was our year where we had a guy. We used to just call him Poland because he was like from Poland, but he was a big dude. Big dude as
polar
a
bear.
freshman. No, we just call him Poland.
I remember Poland.
Remember Poland? Yeah, Poland. We used to just call him Poland. He was just so big, barely spoke English, and coach was like, "Yeah, you could play lineman."
He's probably in right now.
That's him all grown up.
This is actually
Oh my-
his team.
That's him right there. I want to.
I like how they just randomly throw the TFC, the logo in there. Like, all right.
That's crazy. MMA has completely just done whatever they could. They
So
said
we
in
got
the
someone
car?
fighting each other. How do we make this better?
in the car.
Let's have 2 people fighting each other. Wait. 3 people fighting each other. Wait. 4. It's an octagon, right? So we gotta have 8
the
people
only
in
one
it,
that's
right?
big. The biggest one is the one that we did last week. In the Italy fighting.
Oh
With
yeah,
15
the Calcio
forwards.
Storico.
Yeah, 15 forwards against 15 other forwards, and they're just throwing bows. Like, why do they even ask them to like do the thing? They're concussed.
5,000 euro for all of that? What? You're kidding.
No, for the losers. Oh no, wait, that's the winners.
What is 5,000 euros in
In
Oh my god. You're
Six-
getting $6,000 to get concussed?
well, these guys got nothing else to do. It looks like these guys are too big.
They were actually at the bar this morning.
That's what I'm saying. They're just gonna take that 62 and just. That's brutal. Who let them in? Why are they so
Yeah.
big?
They have to
The dude
double
all the way to
weight.
the right. Look at.
They like
look at
might
their-
double the weight of those guys.
They're for real. Like, wait, that's the backup. That was the substitute.
I guess.
You get one substitute.
Oh my god. That logo's so crazy.
Can you please tell me what do you feel about the project and about the fight and about the result?
Very good for Poznan, Poland.
They want to fight again. We kick their ass again. You know.
Are you going to participate in some other championship like this? So for the next time, are you ready?
Oh yeah. I will punch anyone
said every
in
day.
front of me. I will
Every
punch
day.
all of the people in front
Every
of
day
me.
we go to a bar. We start fight.
Damn it, 7 years ago was the last time? Come on.
That's wild, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, so MMA just completely just changed the game. I wonder if
This
there's
is
like,
crazy.
well, have you seen that boxing, the tire boxing? Well, I guess it's the same thing like fight,
Tire boxing?
where they put their foot inside, like you've seen on Creed 2.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
watch
yeah,
Creed
yeah.
2. Well,
Yeah, I've
they
seen
actually
that.
have highlights of that too.
I've seen that.
They're just like, yo, how do we just make this more brutal?
Yeah.
How
what's
do
the-
we for sure get a concussion?
just they even on the graphic when the T and the F and the C come down, it's just blood spatter. Like, look at this. When it's just-
TFC. Blood.
there's just like blood splatter on it. Oh my god, this is so brutal.
Oh, USA? Oh, we're not built for this.
No, we'll go for that.
For that. Okay, this is 5-on-5. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, we do have a team. Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, you're not supposed to eye punch. That's what I was told.
Maybe I poke. Not I poke. You can I punch.
This is hilarious. I love this. This is so funny to me.
They got cheerleaders.
They look like they're all doing their own dance though. It's not
Yeah, it's
coordinated.
not
They're not
coordinated.
actually doing the same thing. They're
They
just
just
like,
do
"All
the
right,
same move.
Here you go.
Oh, here we go. We got a little corn.
Okay, now it is.
Hey, a little bit.
Here's a chain. Do something with it.
Let's make it look cool.
What is happening here?
Let's make it look cool. It's to get the testosterone up before the fight.
I guess. This is like you showed a Russian dude like 10 house tracks and you were like, all right, do something with it. And you gave him Fruity Loops. And this is what he made.
He was like, "This is it. This is what it is."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is
He
a
had apple
long
loops?
dance.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Finally. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Svetlana Punte.
Peak submission. That's what we called New York City, USA. That's what we're called. Peak submission. That's who you're repping. Sergey.
Latvia. Wasn't that where the arm wrestler guy was from?
Yep.
Latvia? Oh. He's probably here, dude.
Riga,
He's probably here.
Latvia. Oh, these look. No, I don't know, man.
We're getting wrecked.
I don't know, bro. These guys live for fighting. Like you got
We're
things
gonna
to
get
do in
wrecked.
New York City. In New York City, you have shit to do. What are they
You have
doing?
nothing to do in Latvia.
Like what did they do?
Sorry, Latvians out there.
It's a little different.
Really good at fighting.
It's a little different. This is crazy. Big submission. New York, USA.
Yeah, we're getting wrecked.
Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of these guys.
We're getting wrecked.
Nah. Yeah, I don't think this is going to end well. And the thing too is most people hate Americans, so there's like a little edge to that.
Oh, yeah. Latvia probably just hates everybody. Who are you?
I hate you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna be. I'm
Look
pretty
at that
sure.
guy.
I'm pretty sure the U.S. cats are scared. Easily.
Oh, my God.
They're just like brawlers. These are like the guys that like just like were part of like the Vikings. Yeah, dude. Nah,
We're
my
getting
money's-
wrecked.
I do not feel good about this fight as an American.
They didn't even give the rules this time. They just said protect yourself.
They said, "Do not die."
I don't even want to be a referee in this. I'm about to get
Get a license.
a
Just to-
spare haymaker.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Oh, it full came into fine. Ooh, good takedown. Oh, okay. They're squaring up over here on this. Oh, we gave him a good one. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, this is not good.
Dude, just got a quick tap. We suck.
We knew that.
That guy was trash.
Oh, he's done. We already knew that. Oh, too.
Oh, we're
No.
screwed.
Oh, he
Oh
took
my
a
God!
back
Did he hit his
heel
own
kick.
guy?
Oh, ow. Could you imagine like you're about to winning and you're just getting drilled from the top? Oh, it's all bad. It's all bad.
You just gotta hope you knock someone out.
We knew it. We knew it. Oh my God, that guy on the top left is an animal. He's out here flying heel kicks. Oh, that fool just throwing haymakers. I already knew this is bad.
The 2-on-1s, they just gotta hope they stay conscious, and they are
There's
not
no-
doing a
oh,
great
yeah.
job of it.
Oh, he just sent him in this. Oh, you could only break it. You're done. We already knew, bro. We knew it from the get. That fool was crawling because he couldn't move, and they picked his ass up quicker. Oh, we knew it, dude.
We got wrecked. That wasn't
Yeah,
even
we called
close.
it. We knew that for sure off the rip. These guys are killers.
What are we doing in the
Metaphor-
championship?
We didn't face them before we got there.
How did we win? Who did we beat? What?
Look at this right there. I thought I was like, oh, cool. That's a good start.
Immediately. Who the hell did we beat?
Fight 5.
Peak submission and someone else? We beat Russia? No. Hold on. Do we got 5 minutes of this
Yeah, okay, that's
weird dancing again?
Yeah, it's 5 minutes of dancing. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I just turn into that.
Same dance.
She
same-
does a random jump split. Why?
St. Petersburg, Russia.
This is so funny.
Barbarians FD. Fight team. Barbarians fight team. Oh, yeah.
You think Svetlana went into this like, this is my ticket. This is it. This is where I get famous. I am now going to be Ryan Seacrest.
She's doing a great job.
Watch us only win this because they get disqualified. Like,
Or something crazy.
they do one too many throat punches.
Well, okay, these guys don't look badass. Look at this guy's jumping like he's somebody. That guy's.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
guys are going to
okay.
get wrecked. All right.
Yeah, okay, that's why. Yeah, these guys look like they're just there for fun. That guy doesn't even work out.
They do little,
He just throws punches.
the self swag. You're in a fight. You don't need to have like that little swag. Just punch someone in the face.
Okay, now I can see why maybe we won this one.
Oh, well, that guy wasn't in the other one.
Oh, he wasn't?
The goatee one wasn't.
They did a
They
sub.
swapped out, yeah. That guy wasn't in the
That's
last
true.
match.
They probably check it out by size.
Well, he might have got concussed this match.
That's true though.
Yeah.
That is actually true. You might not make it towards the end. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you have if this had to be a tournament style, like last man standing. You only have 4 people at the end. You only got 4 people at the end.
Which one do you want? That guy wants nobody.
Oh shit. No eye poke. Do not hit in balls.
Yeah, Russia looks scared.
Maybe St. Petersburg ain't the bad part of Russia. I could be
It's the
standing.
nice part.
I might be wrong. Yeah, they look undersized. Oh,
They're
they're double teamed on one.
They're trying to do
Oh,
it 2-on. No, that guy was trying to duck the fight. That guy in the back left.
Yeah.
That guy like went to go pick someone out because he was scared.
He's like, oh, I can't. Look, you see, that's a mismatch up here, up top in the top left.
Yeah, he didn't want nothing to do
Yeah,
with
he was like,
nobody.
let
He
me go
picked
the other
this
way.
and he's just gonna try to last and hope someone else wins.
Oh, he went to go protect
Oh
him.
yeah,
Okay.
screw this Russian guy. He went to go to try to do 2-on-1, so he's trying to help. He doesn't want nothing to do with it.
Okay, so
The
we got a lot
Russians-
of grapple. Maybe we got. See, that's the thing. Maybe we were able to win these grapples.
I think these Russians are like the
oh, we're gonna take down. Oh,
he's like the old school LeBron Cavs team that he carried to the finals. There's like one guy that's really good, and everyone else is just like, well, I hope he beats him and can come double team and help everyone else.
that's true.
Yeah, they probably got one animal that they hope is winning.
Oh, elbows. Elbow to the ribs. Ouch.
It's gotta not feel good, yeah.
See, they're trying
Yeah,
to
see that other guy on the top right's running away. Screw that guy.
he's trying to
Yeah,
throw a little
he's trying to
baby
go
punch.
help for the other guy.
Oh man.
Wreck that guy.
Oh, okay. Now it's 2-on-1. Oh shit, 3-on-1. Oh, we're at the at the wrong time. You never want to be on the 3-on-1 fight. Everyone, they just came all at the same. Okay, so that's how we won. That makes sense. Just won it.
See, man. At least we aren't coming in with those heel digs like the other guy was.
Other fool was coming in crazy.
Dude.
All right, so that makes sense.
Nah, yeah, the
Yeah,
Russians
we
had
had
those
that one.
weenies. That guy didn't want to fight at all. He just wanted to help out someone else.
It's interesting. So this is like the super, super low ranks of MMA for sure.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like, if you're a true competitor, you're probably laughing at these ones.
Yeah, like these guys have no idea what they're doing. But it is legitimately like I just went into a bar brawl and these 5 guys came out of it alive. And that's who we're gonna
That's
go
who
do
won.
this
That's
with.
who won.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
We went from car MMA to
CARJITSU.
CARJITSU to team fighting. My gosh.
Yeah, MMA is.
I still can't believe this was a real thing. The Sarah
Oh yeah, and so we found out Sarah is a beast. She's the Wonder Woman of CARJITSU.
Oh.
More CARJITSU. MMA fight. Oh, so we got another fight.
Армейскому рукопашному бою. Макаров как оружие.
Yes. This is what I want to see. I think
Actual
this is
punches.
what that comment was really talking about. I know who that person is with the orange hair and the glasses though, but she probably whoops someone's ass too.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy's gonna
This
make
guy's
it.
about to get wrecked.
I don't know.
This is Sarah versus Miss Toast all over again.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, so we know when there's punching involved is when it's a convertible top.
Руки на колесиков из Кубы. Слава богу, все остались живы. Да. Ну, уснёт сейчас. И тут же
Ooh, this guy might be sneaky actually.
Oh, he's quick. Just being quick. Oh.
вываливаться нельзя.
Oh, if you get knocked out of the car, that's got to be a loss too, right?
Он трогает таких знаменитостей. Ну, вываливаться нельзя по правилам.
Oh, the seatbelt. Oh, saved him. Oh, there you go. Get you.
I like how they reset him in that
They reset
position.
it. Yeah, that was good.
Опять они вываливаются, какие же ребята.
They just try to keep him in. I love that.
You can't get knocked out. Stop trying to go out of bounds then. If you know this is out of bounds. Hey, guy, your crotch is a little bit too close to my chin. Oh, why do you keep trying
Every
to toss
time.
him?
How pissed do you
Bro.
think this ref is?
Yeah, he's like, bro, square up. He's holding on to the outside of the fender.
Таксист давит. Вообще в Каржитсу умышленный выкидыш с автомобиля — это моментальная дисквалификация, техническое поражение.
Stop trying to toss each other. Oh my God, is that all they're trying to do?
Настоящий профессионал в любой ситуации. Кстати, Игорь захватывает его неплохо, но бортиков
God dang, get in a fight.
задуманное.
They are fighting in a car.
I guess.
И вот Игорь начинает освобождаться от этого бремени. Не вываливайся! Не вываливайся! Вартан уже не знает,
Like, bro, you have to go the other way.
таксист ждет указаний сверху.
Oh.
Oh, he's got him in a headlock.
Oh, you just knocked yourself out. That fool is concussed. He landed on his own damn head.
Скандал. Пока что непонятно. Таксист,
Start squaring up. Start throwing punches.
но Игорь еще не начинал. Он ничего.
Do you think that scar is a scar, or do you think that's a tattoo on his like right side stomach? Right there. You think that's a car fight jujitsu accident?
Ooh, no, that's a stab wound from a bar fight.
That was when back in his days of the team fighting championship.
Yeah, for reason I had to stop. Almost lost a kidney.
The announcers sound like he was so frustrated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they need to stop.
Очень крайне скандальный поединок сегодня. Как бы не пришлось вызывать полицию Каржитсу.
Man, I just get so tired just watching him. It's a lot of energy wasted. Oh, he got locked. He almost had the left hook.
There we go.
Ремни мешают.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. He got caught by the light. Ooh. Oh. So, choking with... Oh, he's got perfect... Oh. Uppercuts.
You got to get out of there, dude.
Oh, he's stuck because of the seatbelt. He can't get out of the seatbelt, and he's locked in. Probably fucking up his shoulder. Yeah, he got locked. Damn, he
That
got
guy didn't want to
lucky.
help him out.
Yeah.
Этот бой в кабриолете просто образец брутализмуса.
All right.
Okay, so convertible top, you're able to throw punches. Anything else inside a car? No punches.
That was as much as I expected. That was as exciting as I expected. What?
Human mobile Snorlax, Hannah Montana's mother.
You sucked me in. I don't really care, but this seems like
If it fits in the kind of category that we've been looking at all day.
human
so.
mobile Snorlax. Catch them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whoa! Fat son of a bitch. He's fat. That hefty land whale looks familiar. What?
He might be scheduling these then. If he's taking pictures afterwards.
No, you got them confused. That's Hannah Montana's mom. Oh, that's why she wasn't in the show. She was fighting in Russia.
He for sure sets these up and he like loses on purpose eventually.
Foul piece of blubber out here doing cardio. Don't just stand there, hit him.
Stupid. No, please. No.
I do like these sound bites.
Smother her all while forcing her to breastfeed on his nipples.
Oh no.
You can't mess with Snorlax, dog.
He's got her up against the cage. She should have supplemented with formula breast milk, and now she's getting it directly from the source.
Oh no.
Hands to the back of his head are proving to be futile. There is no escape. Just imagine the
Oh,
stench she has.
imagine the stench. Oh my
This guy's
god.
annoying. He's so loud. I don't understand what.
He's slow, so you could get him.
Yeah, but you're not doing any damage to him.
Oh, just a little back. Oh.
Yeah, what are you doing to him?
I guess
he literally could have his arms down the whole time and
Oh.
nothing would happen.
Last time
He's literally pushing his nipple into her.
you want some of this? You want to suckle my nipple? Oh god. Yeah, maybe she's a little bit too short. But the other girl that beat him was a little bit taller. It seemed like. Ooh. He might tire out though. She might have enough gas later. Well, she's been up. Just hit her with the fat, or
Yeah, he's probably just too tired at this point. Like he's just gonna fall due to exhaustion.
oh.
He's just like swinging his arm around, like he's just trying to like thumb her ear. That's what he's trying to do every time.
That's a nice MMA move. A little thumb in the air.
There's no way.
Yeah, she doesn't have enough reach.
She's not gonna do anything. He's just like reaching to grab her. She's not gonna do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me kick your leg. Yeah, he's just like
She's too it doesn't
backhanding
have
her
enough.
the whole time.
See that fool? I don't know if he can make it 3 rounds though.
Is that the whole point every time? But like, you're still not gonna. He's just gonna stand there. You can punch him, and he stands there, and you're not gonna do anything to him.
He could just pass
What
out.
is
He's so tired. Here we go, round 2. Let's see if she makes it. Oh no, she might. Oh
God!
Oh, and then into the cage. That's what's killing.
Like he might just be able to pick her up and throw her.
That's true. Oh, she's just tired. Oh,
What the hell?
a fan really came in and tried to kick her. Kick him.
Boo!
What is going on?
Get
She
her outta
thought that
here.
was dumb. Oh. 50-year-old
This is
man in Moscow
weird.
brew. Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like this is all set up now. This is not a. This is all for views. This is all set up. That was supposed to happen. It's like WWF, but not as cool or not as fun. I don't believe this anymore. I'm done with it.
And it was a thumbs down from Painter Gain. First thumbs down.
Final round. They still stand. See, they're existing.
Yeah, nah.
Sponsor.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, didn't like that. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
MMA.
First thumbs
Whatever
down on
that
that one.
intergender MMA Olymp bet or whatever. I don't know what's going on here.
Human Snorlax trash. Sorry would have beat his ass though.
So I would have whooped his ass.
But yeah, that was that was interesting.
That was good stuff.
So would you rather do CARJITSU or the actual MMA boxing in the car? Or you want 5 of your homies to go against 5 of your other?
So of all of,
So yeah,
I
which
don't
one?
know.
Which one you signing up for?
I might.
For a summer camp?
I think I'd have to do the jiu-jitsu in a car. I don't know if I'd have the stamina just to throw bows like that. Like, I don't think I do. I think maybe I might be able to do 5-on-5 and be one of the guys that just like can hold out. Like, you're not going to knock me out or like make me tap, but like I might have to wait for somebody to come
and then be like,
mess with you until we
you
go
dropped
out
him?
there.
All right, sick. Help me.
Yeah.
That should be a strategy too. Like you'd be like, all right, look, I'm gonna try to like.
Yeah,
Survive.
you're the guy that just lasts
Yeah,
forever,
it's like, don't
and
worry.
hopefully everyone works out. But the caveat is you might end up with a 4-on-1.
4-on-1.
You just get your
Like
shit
the other
knocked
guy,
in.
like
Yeah.
Like 3-on-1 where you just got hit and just straight outside the ring. Okay.
So I think I could do that of like just being annoying, long. You can't really get to me, long reach, and then I have enough,
try
at
to
least a
survive.
little grappling experience to be able to get
Survive.
through there. I think
Yeah,
that might be the smarter move,
Yeah,
just to be the support guy in a team of 5. I think I'd do that.
yeah, I think with my
I'm not the main event.
size, I would have to go into CARJITSU. That would be my
Yeah,
thing.
a little
Small,
wiry,
nimble,
slipping and out,
yeah,
slipping and out. Yeah, I'm
skinny
6.
enough, you know what
I'm
I'm
a
saying?
little too tall for that. I can't do that.
I don't know.
CARJITSU.
Sarah looks like she was 6'2".
Yeah, mine look
She
like
looks
I gotta
so
hit
big
the Escalade CARJITSU. I can't hit the Scion
I know.
CARJITSU. Not into that. Can't reach
Next
that.
thing they were gonna see is gonna be like MMA fighting in a smart car.
I might be able to do the convertible one, but I don't have a
I'm
lot
not
of
brutal
confidence
like
in
that.
that at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not-
Not a lot of confidence at all.
Yeah, I'm not wired like that to go crazy ham.
No.
But yeah, CARJITSU, Painter Gain, CARJITSU.
Yeah.
Probably
Thanks
that's
to
what
what is that? Weekly? Who did whoever
Oh,
did the
Wesley.
comment? Wesley.
Shout out Wesley Pipes.
Wesley Pipes.
691 if I'm not mistaken.
Great porn name. Holy shit.
Wesley Pipes.
Have we seen a better porn?
I think that's actually a porn name, but I don't know if that's the actual Wesley Pipe.
Okay, gotcha, guys. So there is a Wesley Pipes.
All right,
Just
well.
a fan. All right, cool.
Hey,
Wesley Pipes.
To
Or
each
if he
their
was
own.
the main one, Wesley Pipes.
whoever it is did whoever did.
Shout out Wesley Pipes.
Yeah, showing us, getting us on the loop from Car MMA to CARJITSU. I'm so happy it's called CARJITSU. That makes me so happy. CARJITSU, and then to the team fight, the logo on that too of the blood splat.
I forgot what
Chef's kiss of I don't know how much funding they had for everything else, but they had a lot of funding on the graphics team. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. But yeah, great episode as
Yeah.
always.
I think that's solid. Thanks for joining us. Hope we got some good things out of this. Sarah, if you're watching, please. I would want you on Painter Game, but you can take my seat. I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified of you.
Yeah, this is the last one of the
Last
the
one
year.
of the year. We'll be seeing
Yeah.
people next year. We still got Chips
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
The
Book club on
teams.
Thursday still.
We might
No
have
book
a
club.
pirate radio, TMOH Pirate Radio, top
we'll have a
100
sub in.
or favorite songs of the year.
Tune in for it.
James Levine will be my
Guest-
co-host on that.
There we
so,
go. Guest stars.
Yeah.
Let's we had a fun time when we had him here. Let's all right. Thanks for joining us. Remember, leave any suggestions for weird, obscure sports. We're always in, and we'll.
Oh yeah, and then high five for 13K views on
we did.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, we're doing numbers. Doing numbers on.
Check out our TikTok for sure.
Go in. Thanks for joining us. My name's Dr. T.
My name is Timo.
Gotta catch 'em all. See you next year, y'all.
Boom.
Peace.
Whoop whoop.